My name is Dave Nicodemus, and this is how momentum started in my life. I'm grateful to have grown up in a Christian home all my life and had parents who modeled for me commitment to their local church and commitment to reading the scriptures, and was the youngest of 4 siblings. My oldest sister went on an Operation Barnabas team, which is now travel teams, and she had an incredible experience, and I looked up to her so much, and I wanted to follow in her footsteps in a lot of ways. It was when I was on an Operation Barnabas team that I first really sensed God calling me into ministry. I wasn't sure exactly, specifically what that ministry would be, but up until that point as a high school student, I really had no direction in my life. I had no ambition to do anything other than get a job, have a family, just live a normal life, which was fine. The time that I really felt God calling me into ministry was during our first program that we did in front of a church in Whittier, California, and we're standing on a stage doing the closing song, I Have Decided to Follow Jesus. And as we're singing this song, we're expecting people to come forward and give their life to Jesus. So we're expecting people to come and dedicate their lives. That's what was asked for. And I feel the Spirit speaking to me and saying, you need to go. So I had this little wrestling match saying, well, that's not for me, I'm a leader, this is for them. And God kept nudging at me until I stepped out and came walking down around and knelt down in front of the choir. And my friend Ben came out and put his hand on my shoulder and prayed with me. And it was at that point that I said, God, I don't know what you want from me, but I'm gonna follow you no matter what. I've decided to follow Jesus. One of the things I love most about Momentum Ministry Partners, Youth Conference, all of these things, is that it really does feel like a family. It's been my family growing up. It's been a part of what has formed me and shaped me, but it's a family, and so there's obligation in a sense that I feel to serve and to give. But that family feel is relationships. It's one that we can all be part of, and there's room at the table. There's room for others. There's room for more people to come and be part of this family. Every year when we gather for our youth conference, it feels like a family reunion. And that's one of my favorite things about that, is you get to rub shoulders and realize that you're part of something bigger than just your local church. Yet, they're always pointing you back to the local church and the value of the family that's there. Because of Momentum Ministry Partners, the direction of my life is completely different. It's because of Momentum that I'm a pastor. It's because of God working through Momentum and the people that I've met, the connections that I've had, that my life is one that wants to live on mission for Him, that wants to serve in any way that I can. So for the last 14 years, I've been a pastor here at Grace Polaris Church. We moved in 2007 to here. Youth pastor, I've done a couple different roles on staff, but I've really just put down roots here and have enjoyed serving in that way. And throughout the time of being a youth pastor here, I've loved discipling students, pointing them to Jesus as much as we can, coming alongside families in every way that we possibly can, just serving God in this way. It's more than I ever thought it would be to be a pastor and to be able to serve God full time.